but I'll know. And so like, even if it does go well, and even if everyone else says it's great, but I'll know. And it'll then rob me of all of the joy of all of those moments in that experience, because I'll know that I could have done better. And the thing is like, to quote myself from earlier, like, I've never regretted working harder, ever, not once. And some people are like, on your deathbed, you're gonna, like, no, because I lived every moment of my day doing what I wanted to do.
When you're going through life and you truly feel like you could do better and you could do more, and you truly feel that way and you think about that, you're going to have a hard time sleeping. And look, I'm not encouraging not sleeping. I'm not doing that. But if you think about that and you say, oh yeah, I could do better, you're going to have a hard time sleeping. Discipline is going to find you. So what you need to do is you need to tell yourself the truth about what the hell is going on in your life. That's what you need to do. You need to do an assessment. You need to break out a piece of paper and start to write down these things that you claim to be happy about, and pull the stops off. Like, okay, what if I could have any house I wanted? Is this house the house I wanted? Is it? Is it really? You sure about that? You sure about that?
You sure about that?
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. If you ask yourself, hey, I'm in pretty good shape right now. You sure about that? You sure about that? And you write down, well, what if I could snap my fingers and be in a different physical shape, is this what I would choose? Or would I want to be a little bit better? Would I want to be stronger, faster?
I was, there was definitely times earlier in my life I was really romanticized by these like very extensive morning routines and supplement rituals and like all this stuff of mental masturbation around the work that needed to be done. But when I looked at 2 hours later and nothing had actually gotten done, the moment you begin working is when your output per unit of time goes up. And so that makes beginning the single greatest hack that you can have for everything else that you do in work. Because the thing is, when you start working, you start getting in the mood to work, right? Like everything else is procrastinating around the work that you think you should do. But like, I have noticed, for me at least, I have some big mental tasks, you know what I mean? Like big content piece or big thing that you need, like, it's going to take real mental effort. It takes me like 5 minutes of actually being in it to then get a little bit of a lay of the land to then get into it. But I used to take hours to delay to start the first 5 minutes. And so my time compression of when I thought I should start doing something and when I started doing it, over time it's just compressed to the point where it's like the moment I think that I need to start doing it, sometimes I just start it, because then what happens, I get this open loop. And so rather than complete work at because a lot of people are like, I want to complete it at this really nice clean point. Stop halfway through the sentence, because it'll drive you mad.
So tell yourself the truth about the situation that you're in. That's what we need to do. And it should hurt a little bit, by the way. It should hurt a little bit. There should be aspects of your life that you know you can improve upon. That should hurt a little bit. Self-discipline comes when you decide to make your mark on the world. If you don't think you are disciplined, it's because you haven't decided to be disciplined yet. It's because you haven't created it yet. It's because you haven't become disciplined yet.